Good afternoon, everybody. It's Hugh from Berthon. I'm down here doing one of my superstar Berthon video walkthroughs. We are here at Mayflower Marina in Plymouth, and today we're looking at this fantastic Nelson 45. She's called Blue Quest. Huge amount of history going with her. She shows really nicely. She's a wonderful magic carpet. Built in 1989, but she's much improved since then. Loads of new nav kit, etc. on board. Wonderful steed. Let's go take a look on board. So yes, here we are, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We're in the Wheelhouse of Blue Quest. She's a 1989 Nelson 45. She was moulded by Tyler's up in sunny Tunbridge and used a top mould from Seaward Boat Company. It was fitted out by a chap called J.M. Sugru. There's a very high level of finish throughout. So we've got a full teak interior, all nicely varnished up. Plenty of inlays, fluted details everywhere. And looking at these Gramus seats, it's immediately obvious that she's been through a great deal of refitting by current owners and previous. So we've got a pair of TZT 15 and 12 inch screens up here. They're made by Furuno. We've got a really nice helm area, cobalt controls which have been replaced in 2021. And the boat has been through an enormous refit. So these Gramus suspension seats, right the way through to all the headlinings, have been dropped in the wheelhouse and aft cabin. Let's go and take a look through into her galley area. So the 45 was designed by Peter Thornycroft of TT Boat Designs. Incredibly capable hull. And as we move through here, it's very obvious that she's narrow gutted. So you've got incredible upwind strength at sea, but plenty of room for accommodation in this long, lean hull. Got a nice new convection rotisserie fan oven there. All of the electrics on board are 24 volts. She's also inverted, which we'll show you in a moment. And this galley area has got the original Creeder plan 4 hob. AC circuits there, that's your generator start control. And then aft here, that's the inverted sockets. She's running on a set of Victron chargers, Phoenix inverters, and a Sterling Pro Charge also for 24 volt circuits. So main switching is held in this beautiful metal cabinet. Properly done. Dog latches everywhere and a little recess there so that the whole lot fits together. She's really beautifully presented. We've got a dinette over to the port side. This drops down to make an extra berth, and I can count on her 9 whole berths. So we've got forward accommodation through this door. Really high level of finish throughout by Sugru. Over on the port side, as we go through, a neat little vanity area with a couple of fold out mirrors. A light there in the corner, beautifully done, plenty of storage throughout, and it's really evident as we move through the accommodation. She's been in current ownership for around about 4 years, and they've done a huge amount of work to her, but this is the original fluting here, really beautifully routed panels on the teak. And over to starboard, we have another door here which allows you to use this heads compartment. All windows were resealed in a 1998 refit up at McGrewer's up in Scotland, where she was doing her cruising at the time. We've got a shower in there, radiator, new Eberspacher M11 heating system, and this is her forward cabin. So original headlinings up here. So all windows out, replaced and refitted. Masses and masses of storage capability here. That's an outlet for your heating system. Again, more beautiful bespoke cabinetry here. But she's incredibly practical. So direct access to her anchor locker. You've got 50 meters of 10mm chain in here. It's galvanized. It was replaced in 2021. We've got, of course, the must-have interior light. built like a brick outhouse, these boats, so incredibly competent at sea, and of course used by many commercial entities the world over. So red carpet, we've got new coach steps up through for escape. You can close off this forward cabin using that door. You can also close off the full area of the forward end using the door behind. We'll just head through aft. There's a little fold-out stool there over on the port side. Sorry, I forgot to show you. And you've got an inspection hatch through into her engine bay. We will pop down there and have a look around the Sabres in a moment. But just to give you a bit more look through the wheelhouse, we've got again another radiator there. There's a control thermostat, plenty of handholds throughout. And this is the access into the aft cabin. So it's down through the port side. We've got a pair of doors and a hatch that slide to, and then we've got a bespoke drinks cabinet here. I'll just show you this because it's a bit of fun. 2-layer system, plenty of space for nice crystal and more, and bottles, and the whole lot is on a little roller system, so you can pull the whole lot out. So when you get to where you need to be, there you go. There's the reward at the end of a good day out on the water. Close that up. Locks on everything. There are privacy locks on most of the cabinets inside as well, and really neat hidden drawers as well. So plenty of security on board this Nelson 45. So aft accommodation, we've got the head shower over to the starboard side. Got a nice teak grated floor. There's a heater outlet in here. We've got access to your hydraulics and main internal wiring, and this one is diverting to a holding tank if need be. Forward heads is just straight to sea. Aft cabin over to the port side, we've got a double, a single or a sofa over to starboard. All headlinings dropped in here, new LED lights throughout from 2021. Masses and masses of stowage. It's a really nice cabin. Full beam here. You've got a big hanging locker that's double up there. Plenty of cubbies here, and the fuel tanks are underneath either side. So they are what we call the wing tanks, and your main central fuel tanks are right down in the keel. We'll have a look at that when we have a look around the engine bay. Again, more inverted sockets and normal sockets back in here. And this is this beautiful hanging locker at the forward end. So it's all bookmarked throughout. And there might be a secret compartment in there, but I'm saying nothing about that to keep it secret. Moving forward to port, again, more hanging locker space. Another radiator in there. Nice easy stairs into the main saloon, and we've got this fantastic deck with navigator over to starboard and main helm to port. So out into the sun again here. This is the upper helm, so it's over to starboard. We have new cobalt controls installed by helmsman, Garmin plotter, nice DSC VHF, got new autopilot system there. Also, bow and stern thrusters refitted in 2021 with facility to push the boat sideways just like that. Over to port, we've got an aft-facing seat. Then your main radar arch is up here with a 4-foot open scanner on there, which is one of the Dopplers. Really effective. We've got deck boxes. These were added on in 2021. All of the bright work on the taffrail is protected with a set of covers. Again, another deck box to port and that seat. New Plastimo helm seat up here, so there's been a huge amount of work gone on here. And being a Nelly 45 proper boat, we've got a soft patch in the roof if you ever needed to get those engines out, and they have been out. Moving forward, we've got Treadmaster over here. This was relayed in 1998 up in Scotland by McGrewers. Fascinating company, super capable. And we're up to the business end, so we've got a Loughran's Tigris here. Again, in the McGrewers refit, we put an extra bow roller on there and also a flip-flop so that you can carry the main anchor further forward to avoid the stem should you wish to. 2 opening hatches moving aft here, and then main screens, triple screen with wind pantographing wipers, new Searchlight 2021. Opening side windows here, got inlets for air into the main engine bay. We'll just step off here. As you can see, it's a couple of inches and you're down onto the pontoons here. Really nice sign written Dodgers, and we'll just have a look at her teak badging right away around her. She does need a bit of attention. A huge amount of work has been done on the interior, but she is priced advisedly to show that exterior varnish and titivating are there for someone else to look after. You can see there's a 4-person Seago life raft in the cradle up on the coach roof. But it's just a whoppingly capable hull. Look at that. So that's that new bow roller just to keep the fall of the anchor and chain away from your beloved blue Nelson. High level rails, just an incredibly workmanlike boat. So let's go and have a look at her engines. So here we are in the main saloon again. I'm looking down at the centre line. So we've got tanks underneath the wooden floorboards there. We've got a fully sectioned floor on the wheelhouse. Having a look back, there's a new Beta 10 4-pole genset, so it starts off slow and runs at half revs if required. We've got a pair of Ford Sabre 300s here. They've run about 1,500 hours. They've been out in 2021, fully remanufactured. They've got that nice new system for heating there. We've got branches for the main exhaust, so you can run them slow at tick over. Got a new fuel pump in here, so this is a manual one here, this green object with the wooden handle. All fully switchable, so if you need to draw more fuel out for filter changes, all can be done here. Inline generator inlet for fuel, that's over to starboard. It's a really superb engine room here. So these are the tops of your tanks. All of these have been remanufactured with new takeoffs, all new pipework in there, new drive rubbers, the whole lot. So these have all been relined. We've had new injectors on all of them. That's your little sight line through there. They've run 50 odd hours since full remanufacture by Timic, so essentially they are new motors. ProCharge 24 over there, that's your inverter over on the starboard side. New through hulls fitted, so no metal in there, full plastic, so nothing to worry about. That's your engine bay. Amazing boat, these run beautifully. Thank you for watching.